Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome. He's had a shot, and it's a goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Cruyff is onto it and can take it up. That intervention was very necessary. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries lifting it over. He's through. And he's onside. Gets the better of his man. Oh, that is asking for... He's gone for it! Goal!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Jim, your thoughts?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He goes long. Pella, he's got away. Striding forward, has a hit! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Hoists it forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And here's Van Basten.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think of.
Goes for goal! It's Bergkamp. Cruyff goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Miranda de Ebro get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Looks to clip it forward. He's got options out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Van Dijk is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
That'll be a throw-in. Tries to dink it in. He's on his way. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Bergkamp. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Plays it out to the flank. Here it comes. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good interception.
Cruyff really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Timely intervention. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Nicely controlled. Van Basten. And they've got it back. Has a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the shot! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised.
He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And they've been caught out here. That's great strength on the ball. Towering header! And another time! Oh, that is rather wayward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Duda. Pella. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's played forward. Sermon. Tries to switch the play. Cruyff. Hullet. And help's available out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk. He's got through. And it's Van Basten. Could be Cruyff! In it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Miranda de Ebro take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And the weighted pass, he's left his man, heads it! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Straight header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted it.
Ronaldo! He's kept it out just. Marcelo tries a shot!
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Pella! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
That's not going to make it. Duda. Forward it goes. Bergkamp provides an outlet. Cuts it out. That'll be a corner. Massive leap! Back of the net! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Going through. There's the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's come loose. Has gone out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pella. And the finish! They've done it! They're still trying to make a game of this. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Goalkeeper's ball. Pella. What an adventurous run from a defender. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Now it's Cruyff. He's away. Oh, real danger here. And the shot! They've scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and
Shot a goal! He has done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Done very well to intervene. And it's Van Basten. Right through the middle. Now it's Robin. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So will they make it count again? And that'll go straight through to the keeper. 4 extra minutes added on. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ball through needs to be good here. Gets away from his opponent. Schneider. Van Basten. And he's going long. Now it's Robin. Swept in. Tries to get it clear. And there goes the final whistle. Miranda de Ebro, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So that's got things underway. Shot! Hoists it forward. Bergkamp takes the long option. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get speculative strike. It's there!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's there to cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well played, he saw that coming. It's being played forward. And Dijk does well there, alert. And it's Hullet. Played into the middle. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Bergkamp. Big chance! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Towering header! Back of the net! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! It is a good... The referee's awarded a free kick. Ronaldinho spreads it towards the left. And the shot! Poor attempt, just the wrong outcome. Great lead! Sticks it away! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header. And
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
that is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control.
He's had a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Bergkamp sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
That's a throw. This could fall anywhere. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ronaldinho gets it back. Van Dijk plays it forward. He's got away. Cuts it out. Bergkamp tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Can he find a finish now? Timely intervention. Cruyff has created one goal already. Well positioned to make that interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, they could break here. It's Ronaldinho. Gets away from his opponents. Looks to set one up. And it's played forward. Rijkaard. Forward it goes. Marcelo drives it forward. Ronaldo. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Surely. Cruyff. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Bergkamp. Massive leap! Gets good distance on it. Ronaldo. He's pinged one through here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely measured pass. And the finish! In it goes! A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Aimed towards the front then. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bergkamp. He's tried one. Great reaction. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. We hit half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. So we're already into the second period. He's gone for it! In for the follow-up! He has done it! Pullet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
But it's Ronaldinho. And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. A real chance to break. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Duda. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Good reason for optimism here. They've managed to get it away. Shoots! And that's off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And help's available out wide. Backhand! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Repelled by the keeper. Robben. Robben proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Chance to break. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Dashing forward and Cruyff! He's pulled off a fine save.
Cruyff really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Seedorf. Done very well to intervene. Now can he finish? Hits one! They've done it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Ronaldo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Deftly done.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He goes long.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
That intervention was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Breaks on here. He's left his man. Well read, he sorted that out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ball through needs to be good here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Quick glance at goal. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Up to meet it! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Miranda de Ebro winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game.